One of my favorite songs is Both Sides Now by Joni Mitchell, and so I thought I would teach it to you. Now, it's really not that difficult to play because basically there are only 5 chords in the whole song. All right, so I'm going to teach you those 5 chords and we're going to figure out how to put them together. All right, so the first chord that you're going to play is a G major chord. A G major chord is G, B, and D. All right, but the thing is that what we're going to do is we're going to actually invert this chord. So we're not going to play this chord in root position as it is here with the G on the bottom, but instead what we're going to do is we're going to play it in first inversion, which is B, D, and G. Okay, so this is first inversion. It's still a G major chord because it still has the 3 notes of the G major chord in it. It's just in a different order. All right, so B, D, G, there's your G chord. All right, our next chord is an A minor chord. All right, and the A minor chord is A, C, and E. All right, but again, just like the G major chord, we're going to invert this chord too. So this chord we're going to play as C, E, and A. All right, so again, that's an A minor chord even though the A isn't on bottom. The C is on bottom, the third is on bottom. Okay? The next chord that we're going to play is C major. C major, C, E, and G. All right, nice and easy, and this C major chord is going to be played in root position, so the C is going to be on bottom. All right, the next chord is D major, also in root position, D, F sharp, A, okay? And then the last chord that we're going to play is B minor, which is B, D, and F sharp, okay? So here are our 5 chords, all right? So this is G major in first inversion. This is A minor in first inversion. This is C major in root position, D major in root position, and B minor in root position. Okay? Now, there are 2 of those chords, the G chord and the A chord, that get a little jazzy in this song, okay? Every once in a while, instead of playing just a G chord, they want you to play a G major 7 chord. And so what we have to do is we have to add a note to this chord. And so what we're going to do is we're going to add the major 7th. The major 7th is an F sharp. Okay, so this chord is going to be B, D, F sharp, G. Okay, and then with the A minor chord, which is C, E, A, there is a time that they want you to play an A minor 7 chord. So what we have to do is we have to add a minor 7th to this chord. And the minor 7th in A minor is a G. So an A minor 7 is C, E, G, A. All right? So again, we have a G major chord, then the G major 7 is just adding an F sharp to it, an A minor chord, an A minor 7th is adding a G to it. All right? So with that in mind, let's figure out the first 2 lines of this song. All right, so the very first chord that you're going to play is the G chord. Then you play your A minor chord. Then you play your C chord. Then you go back to your G chord. All right, so let's just do that again. G, A minor, C, and G. Okay, then we play G again, G. Then we play that G major 7, then C, and then G. All right, so let's try to sing this now. Okay, so this is our first note, bows. Ready? And bows and flows of angel hair and ice cream castles in the air. All right, so that's pretty good. So then you play G again, to the next two lines, then a C, then an A minor, and then you play A minor 7, so we add the little G, and then we add a D, D major chord, okay? So those two lines are, and feather canyons everywhere, I've looked at clouds that way. Okay, so let's try that again from and feathered canyons. And feather canyons everywhere, I looked at clouds that way. All right? So pretty much that's the whole first verse, because then we just sing another stanza with those same chords. So let's start at the beginning and do this together. Okay, bows and flows. Here we go. Ready? And bows and flows of angel hair and ice cream castles in the air and feather canyons everywhere, I've looked at clouds that way. So now let's do the second stanza, same chords. But now they only block the sun. They rain and snow on everyone. So many things I would have done, but clouds got in my way. So there's the whole verse. That's the whole verse. That's like half of the song. All right, so now let's learn the chorus. So the chorus is pretty easy because basically there are only 4 notes in the chorus. We start with that G, we play the C again, we play the G again, we play the C again, we play the G again, we play the C again, we play the G again, and then we get a little left turn and we play B minor, B, D, F sharp, then C and G, C, then D, then G, then C, then G. So basically you just keep going back and forth from G to C to G. Okay? So, I've looked at clouds. All right, so here we go. We start on G. I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow, now B minor, it's clouds, illusions I recall. I really don't know clouds at all. All right, so there's the chorus. So let's try the chorus one more time. I've looked at clouds. I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's clouds, illusions I recall. I really don't know clouds at all. All right, so that's the whole song, because basically there are 3 verses and you just play the same chords, sing the same melody all the way through. So now we're going to figure out, okay, we've got the right hand going. What are we going to do with our left hand? Well, the left hand is pretty easy, because all we're going to do is we're going to play the roots of the chords in the left hand. All right, so whenever it says G, we're going to play a G in the left hand. Whenever it says A minor, we're going to play an A in the left hand. Whenever it says C, we're going to play C in the left hand, and so on and so forth. You get it, okay? So that's how we're going to make both hands play together, all right? So here we go, from the first verse through the chorus. Starting on G, there's our first chord. Ready, and bows ebbs and flows of angel hair, and ice cream castles in the air, and feather canyons everywhere. I've looked at clouds that way, but now they only block the sun. They rain and snow on everyone. So many things I would have done, but clouds got in my way. I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's cloud illusions I recall. I really don't know clouds at all. So there's a little Joni Mitchell for you. So if you were pretty jazzed by this video and you thought, hey, okay, that wasn't so bad. I think maybe I could actually play some of my favorite songs, then I've got the course for you. There is a course that I have created called 5-Day Sing and Play. And basically, exactly as it sounds, it's 5 days, 5 lessons, plus a bonus lesson that teaches you how to sing and play your favorite songs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you how to read a lead sheet, how to play chords, basic chords on the piano, and how to create simple accompaniments to make your favorite songs sound not so simple. All right, so within 5 days, you will have all the skills that you need in order to play your favorite songs. So if you're interested in that, if you want to take that next step, there's a link in the comments of this video. Go follow that link and get started today.